Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fat Buddha Fitness. I am ChesterMonkeyMagic, and what we have for you today is a 15-minute lower body workout. Following on from our series of coronavirus lockdown workouts, it's going to be the same format as the last one we did, 15 minutes broken down into 45 seconds of effort and 15 seconds of rest time, 15 individual minutes of 15 different exercises. And last time we worked on the center portion of your body. Now we're moving down towards the lower body. Very important to strengthen those legs so you can go about your daily business, whatever that may be. Personally, I cycle to work normally when I'm not in lockdown, so very important to have good strong legs for that. So I shall just get on with it. It's a follow along workout like the last one. Make sure you've warmed up first. If you need to know how to warm up, there's a link down there. Try that one. It's a 15-minute warm up. It'll get you nice and ready. So we'll start off nice and easily. First up, on all fours, bring your knee up to your chest and then stretch your leg out behind you. Left leg first, and you just repeat. This is called a donkey kick. So you bring your knee up and then you stretch your leg out and up behind you, straight and up. Don't rush it, do it nice and slow. This is working your glutes and hamstrings. Often when people give leg workouts, they tend to overly focus on the quads. Big strong muscles are the quads, but you've got lots of other muscles in your lower body. So you need to work all of those as well. There we go. First leg done, 15 seconds rest, and then we'll go on to the second leg. Same thing, other side. Soak in the lovely view first, and here we go. So, bring your knee up, kick your leg out behind. Get it straight, push it up as high as it'll go. You should be able to feel it in your buttocks. If you're social distancing properly, like we are here at home, you won't need to be wearing a mask in this moment in time, but feel free to wear other accessories, such as this lovely Albanian hat that my wife picked up on a recent business escapade. There we go. Right, staying on all fours, we'll move from, we've got a sort of a zoological feel to the beginning part of the workout. So we're moving from the donkey kick to the dirty dog. So keep your knee bent, lift your leg out to the side, like that. Lift it up as high as it'll go, bring it down. Don't rest your knee on the ground, don't take your weight on that leg, keep that leg moving. If you've got greater flexibility than me, you may even be able to get that knee higher up. Hip flexibility isn't my strong point, but anyway, what you'll feel, whether you're flexible or not, is that this will start to pinch you in the outside of the hip area. Just keep going. It's only 45 seconds, and rest, and then we'll just move on to same thing on the other side. Like I said, we're starting nice and easy in this workout. There we go, on the other side. Start nice and easy so everybody can do it, and then gradually we build it up to do tougher and tougher exercises so that we start to challenge you a little bit more. Obviously, if you're finding the workout too tough, then you ease off. I like to do this format of 45 seconds of effort and 15 seconds of rest time, but if that's too challenging for you, then adapt it to your ability and maybe do 30 seconds of effort, 30 seconds of rest, or 40 seconds of effort, 20 seconds of rest, whatever you're able to do. So that's the other side done. Now we're going to come up onto our feet in a low squat. Okay? You're going to put your hands on your feet, elbows inside your knees, and you're going to straighten up into a forward bend and then come back down. Like this. Make sure you breathe consistently. Breathe in as you come down, breathe out as you go up. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Now this is a movement we also use in the warm-up, but you'll find that it does actually work your leg muscles as well, and it also particularly works your pelvis area, your hips, which is very important. There we go. So now we stand up nice and slowly. We're going to come to the back of the mat and we're going to go into lunges. A full step lunge. Okay, so you step out in front of you, drop the knee, come back. Don't rest the knee on the floor, just flirt with the ground. And the reason that we step back rather than staying, for example, in a lunge position and just going up and down, that works the quad a bit more. This works a greater variety of muscles because you have to push back up and send yourself backwards, a bit more explosive. And don't worry, there's plenty of other exercises that are going to work your quads, and you will be feeling the burn. There's no need to worry about that. There we are. That was the left leg first. This time we're going to do the right leg. The important thing on the lunge to think about is you want to get your quad, your thigh, into a horizontal position. Okay? You want to get the knee of the other leg as low as you can without resting it on the ground. It can just brush the ground, but you don't want to stop down there and basically take a breath or a break. So, now, the other thing is, step far enough in front of you. You want to be in a natural position where this thigh, this upper leg, is vertical. If you're stepping too far, then you'll just be stretching the front of the groin there. If you don't step far enough, you'll be limiting your movement. So it's just a natural stride out in front of you. And there we go. Now, we're going to move into the classic, the squat. So feet, I can do it this way around, shoulder width apart, come down and back up. Make sure that you are getting your thighs into a horizontal position, okay? Don't stop here and come back up. Don't bend like this and just work your waist. Come down into a squat, get them down to the horizontal, come back up. You can put your fingers on your temples like this, put your arms out in front of you like this, put them on your hips if you really want to, that'll affect your balance. And just make sure you get down to the horizontal. Look out in front of you, head up. And there we go. Now, so there's a little bit of a blast for the quads. Now we're going to go to the calves. You need to find a step and stand your toes on the edge of it, drop your heels off the edge and push up. So should be able to see that my heels are coming down below the step and then I'm pushing up onto my toes. Get a nice steady rhythm going. And if you're doing this on your balcony, just make sure you don't topple over. There we go. Now back to a little blast of the thighs. We're going to spread our legs nice and wide, and we're going to do side lunges. Okay? So, side lunge, get nice and low, and then swap over to the other side. Again, the aim is to get your quad into a horizontal position. But because you're switching from side to side, you're also working the groin area, the inside here of your thighs, because you're having to push back up through an entire range of motion and get back to the other side. So this one will probably be a little bit more challenging than some of the ones you've had before. There we go. We're starting to step it up, but what we do now is we're going to slow it down. We're going to go into a Bulgarian deadlift. So, take your right hand, lift your left foot off the ground and touch your left foot. Not bending your knee, bring the other leg back and swap over. Left hand touches the left foot and back. And you want to do this nice and slowly with control. And you'll find if your legs are starting to quiver already from the effort, that it's going to take a lot of effort to do it slowly and with control. But again, like a deadlift, this is working the back side of your lower body. There we go. That would have been fairly easy in comparison to the other ones, so now we're going to ramp it up, but still with a Bulgarian theme. We're going to go into Bulgarian split lunges. So foot up on a raised surface, stride out in front, and you're going to do single leg squats. These are either called Bulgarian split squats or Bulgarian split lunges. Again, you need to get your foot in the right place. So front foot, so the knee stays over the foot, and that you can get it down to the horizontal. The back knee comes almost down to touching the ground. Keep your balance. You lay the top of your foot, the back foot, flat on the raised surface. I've put a little towel on there because that's a sharp edge, so it'll hurt your little footsie. Get ready to swap over. Oops, where is it? There it is. Same thing the other side. Now this one, very important for the glutes, for the hamstrings, and what you'll find is it's tough. Single leg squats, that much more pressure and effort on the quad. I promised you things would step up later on in the workout. Well, welcome to that stepping up in effort. There we go. Shake off your legs because it's not going to get any easier. Take a nice wide stance. We're going to go into what's called the horse stance or a sumo squat. So you come down, legs towards the outside, knees facing off at an angle. Drop your hips, try and get your quads into the horizontal. Horizontal. Keep your head up, and you're just going to hold this position, which is going to really, really start to burn. And you're going to be thinking, oh my God, why am I doing this? This is a killer. Yeah, it is. But we're nearly at the end, so we're giving it a complete and utter blast. There we go. Oof. Pushing back up. It's not going to be easy. So we shake those out, because the last one is going to be a killer too. From a standing position, you're going to come down onto your knees. Right knee, right foot, left foot, back up. Left knee, right foot, left foot. So swapping over which leg you start with each time, you come down onto both knees and then step back up. So this not only works your legs, but it also is going to get your heart rate up a little bit as well, thumping. And after all the effort you've put in on the static exercise just before it, you'll find this is really quite tough. And there we go. As easy as that. 15 minutes, lower body workout. We've tried to target as many different muscles in the lower body, whilst also making sure that the main muscles, the biggest muscles, get a good solid blast. The quads, the glutes, the hamstrings. If you've got more time, what you can do is you can put two of these 15-minute workouts together, short break in between the two. For example, you do the core one, short break, then you do the lower body one, and that builds you up to half an hour of effort. Like I said before, make sure you warm up. Link is in the written bit below here for a warm-up exercise. Stretch off afterwards, very important. You'll particularly have to stretch off your legs after this one, the quads, the groin area, the back of the legs as well, the hamstrings. Very important you do that. And stay home, stay safe, save lives. I am, of course, ChesterMonkeyMagic. This is Fat Buddha Fitness. Many thanks once again to the readily available Rena for her filming. Amituofo.